Hanging, fleeing the zone, and cherry picking are all plays hockey culture has traditionally categorized as selfish and unjustly linked it with effort. And yet, we're starting to see more of these plays being made by the best players in the world in the biggest of moments. It's because these players have removed the stigmatized variables out of the risk reward ratio, equipping themselves with a more performant decision making process. In other words, they hang or flee the zone when the true odds are in their favor. For most players, this goes against everything they were taught growing up, which is why ATI is here to break down this mindset shift. First, we must acknowledge that every play you make has an imminent risk, a goal against, and an imminent reward, a goal for. Take the most coached example in hockey, the empty net. Shooting for the empty net has a very apparent reward, with an equally feared risk of the icing, face-off loss, goal allowed sequence. Historically, the inflection point was when the puck carrier reached the red line, but a rise in shooting accuracy has weakened the risk weighting. So we have this basic ratio, but we need to be more holistic. Let's add in game factors such as time remaining and score. If you're up by 2 with 1 minute left, the reward likelihood has to be significantly higher than the risk likelihood. That may seem obvious, and it's because coaching has done a good job making players understand these factors. This is why we're going to focus on what players still struggle with, evaluating the imminent risk and the imminent reward. Our first contextual example is Marchand's goal during last season's playoffs. This flyby could have resulted in a goal the other way, but how likely is that scenario? A coach may say very likely because he or she is trying to upkeep a standard, but in reality it's closer to 5%. So if Marchand thinks his flyby gives him a greater than 5% chance of 1 getting the puck and 2 scoring, then it's worth the quote-unquote risk. Quickly considering the other factors, ATI would say this was the right decision, even if the result was different. In an almost identical decision, we see Hughes bust the zone after a weak keep-in by Tampa. This one is more lopsided as the imminent risk here is very low. Tampa's 4 other players are flat-footed, and Jack's man is handling a bouncing puck on his backhand. Conversely, the imminent reward is higher than Marchand's, as Tampa's inexperienced defenseman is also flat-footed. Jack understands how favorable the flyby decision is, basically ignoring the puck and leaving it for his team. And like Marchand, he faces towards the play so he can get the right route. Not all risk-reward decisions are about fleeing the zone. Some are about strategically not backchecking as fast as one usually would. Here we see Pasta pull up in the crease area while Ottawa has clear possession. Late in the game, up by 1, you probably just want to head up the Royal Road. But the Bees are down 3 and need goals. Plus, Pasta's man is unlikely to beat him up the ice, so he gets in the best position to score, assuming they get the puck back. If the play develops, you can still pop out for a one-timer, but the front of the net is the best place to start. There's a reason why it's the superstars making these plays. It's because the imminent reward is always going to be higher for players that have a better chance to actually score if they get the puck. This doesn't mean bottom 6 players shouldn't leverage the risk-reward mindset. It just means the imminent risk would have to be lower. Hagel's decision to hang behind Dahlin, even after his initial block, is a great example. The risk for Hagel to be on the quote-unquote wrong side of the puck in the neutral zone is extremely low. Low enough to warrant a 2-on-1 chance with Cirelli. This play, on the other hand, I would not recommend to bottom 6 players. Huberdeau is in a traditionally vulnerable position at the blue, but we've discussed in other videos that this area could be used to expose defenders far from cage. Huberdeau's ability in this clear lane to the net makes the imminent risk notably high. For players who have a lower chance to score on breakaways, the risk-reward calculation tells you to simply defend. But this is Nikita Kucherov, arguably the best breakaway scorer in the game. The calculation tells him to go for it. What we especially love at ATI is how Kucherov maintains his momentum even when possession was up for grabs. Stopping would have increased his chances to control the puck, but then he'd be flat-footed, with an imminent reward dropping to 0. In other words, he bypassed a zero-sum play for a play that had a slightly higher risk but an even larger reward. Now to address the elephant in the room. You understand everything we're saying, but you still believe this mindset would get you benched. We unfortunately agree, which is why you and your coaching staff need to be on the same page before you implement this mindset in a game. Explain this concept to them, or send them this video. See how receptive they are to the idea. If coaches know why you're doing something, they'll be more likely to back you even if the results do not go your way. Ideally, the coaching staff would be introducing these concepts to you, but there are no rules that say ideation is a one-way street. At worst, they'll know that you're trying to improve, and at best, you are given the freedom to make calculated choices without the fear of repercussions. And that's a wrap. We hope this video challenged your perception on risk-reward decision making and helps you make more accurate decisions in the future. Along the Ice provides consulting services for people who want to think the game differently. If this content resonated with you, then contact us at alongtheice.com. As always, thanks for watching.